Maverick's riveting M&A strategy case study. The tech titan Tango, Google's strategic acquisition of Android and its impact on mobile dominance. Summary. Delve into the captivating narrative of Google's strategic acquisition of Android for an estimated $50 million in 2005. This decision heralded a seismic shift in the mobile tech landscape, transforming a fledgling startup into the world's dominant mobile OS with a staggering 72% market share by 2023. Experience the journey of how this visionary move contributed billions to Google's revenue, specifically generating an astounding total of $38.6 billion in gross revenue from Google's Play Store by 2021. Uncover the intricate details of how Android facilitated Google's critical transition from a PC to a mobile-based platform, enabling it to amass over 3 billion monthly active users. This compelling tale, brimming with lessons about innovation, strategic foresight, and the transformative power of open source, revolutionized the digital world. Presented by Global Elites Network at Non.School. In the complex world of corporate maneuvers, some decisions leave an indelible imprint on the sands of time. A shining exemplar of such a pivotal moment is Google's acquisition of Android in 2005. Not only did this bold move transform the mobile technology landscape, but it also fundamentally reshaped Google's revenue structure and solidified its position as a tech titan. Chapter 1: The Antecedents, an era of fragmented mobile landscape. In 2005, the mobile phone industry was a multifaceted ecosystem. The arena was filled with formidable contenders, each vying for supremacy with their proprietary systems. Nokia, BlackBerry, and Motorola were the reigning titans, while aspiring entities like Samsung and HTC were laboriously developing their in-house mobile operating systems. Concurrently, software mogul Microsoft was trying to carve a niche for itself with Windows Mobile. Meanwhile, Android Inc., a nascent startup founded by Andy Rubin, Rich Miner, Nick Sears, and Chris White in 2003, was meticulously working on a groundbreaking vision. Initially focusing on creating an advanced operating system for digital cameras, they pivoted their efforts towards an ambitious project: a robust, flexible, and open-source mobile operating system. Chapter 2: The Underdog Knocking on Doors, the Missed Opportunities. On their quest to secure strategic partnerships and investment, Android Inc. reached out to various tech behemoths, including Samsung and HTC. Samsung, ensconced in its own vision, dismissed Android's overtures. They had a team of over 300 dedicated developers working towards crafting Samsung's mobile OS and deemed Android's 8-person team an underwhelming competitor. Similarly, HTC was reluctant to adopt an open-source strategy. Despite Android's unique selling proposition of customization, HTC feared that open sourcing would dilute their brand identity and compromise their strategic advantages. Chapter 3: The Visionaries Strike, Google's acquisition of Android. While other tech giants were dismissive of Android Inc., Google, under the enlightened leadership of Larry Page and Sergey Brin, had a different perspective. They saw an immense untapped potential in a universal, open-source mobile OS. Thus, in 2005, Google acquired Android Inc. for an estimated $50 million. The strategic underpinnings of this decision were far-reaching. Google wasn't simply acquiring a product, they were securing a robust foundation in a market teetering on the brink of exponential growth. They envisioned an integrated technological ecosystem that would serve as a powerful platform for Google's wide array of digital products and services. Chapter 4: The Cinderella Story, Android's Meteoric Ascent. By 2023, Android had metamorphosed from a humble startup into the world's most popular mobile operating system, commanding an impressive 72% market share. No longer just a mobile OS, Android evolved into a comprehensive platform that powers billions of devices globally. It extended its reach from smartphones and tablets to TVs, cars, and even wearables. The cornerstone of Android's success lies in its open-source nature. It fostered a vibrant community of developers worldwide who could freely contribute to and build upon its system. This democratization of software development led to unprecedented innovation and application diversity, amplifying Android's dominance in the market. Chapter 5: The Paradigm Shift, Android's Seismic Impact on Google's Revenue. Android's role in redefining Google's revenue streams was transformative. By the end of 2021, Google's Play Store had generated an astounding total of $38.6 billion in gross revenue, a testimony to Android's financial prowess. But the financial implications of Android's acquisition extended far beyond this direct revenue stream. Android devices, due to their sheer prevalence, became fertile grounds for Google's data mining. This vast treasure trove of data enabled highly targeted advertising, resulting in a significant surge in Google's ad revenue. By the end of 2021, Google's ad revenue had mushroomed to approximately $146.92 billion, a large chunk of which was facilitated by the omnipresence of Android devices. Furthermore, Android's open-source nature laid the cornerstone for Google's monopolistic control over the mobile platform. By providing an accessible and customizable platform for hardware manufacturers and software developers, Google triggered widespread adoption of Android, cementing its own position in the process. This monopoly extended beyond mere financial gain. It allowed Google to control and direct the mobile ad space, consolidating its dominance in the digital advertising industry. In essence, Android's open-source strategy served as Google's secret weapon to monopolize the mobile platform. Android's open-source ethos also cultivated a global community of developers. This community, constantly contributing to Android's evolution, helped the platform stay at the cutting edge of technology and adapt swiftly to shifting consumer needs and technological trends. Chapter 6: Google's Suite of Apps and Services, Riding the Android Wave. Google's suite of apps and services, including Search, Maps, YouTube, and Gmail, also experienced a significant boost due to Android's sweeping market penetration. Android devices, often preloaded with these apps, help to drive user engagement and increase usage. This symbiotic relationship between Google's services and Android generated a virtuous cycle. As user engagement increased, Google collected more data, enabling it to refine its services and personalize ad targeting. This personalized experience drove further engagement, creating a feedback loop that contributed significantly to Google's growth. By 2021, Google's services boasted over 3 billion monthly active users, a testament to Android's instrumental role in Google's success. Without Android's open-source strategy, Google's transition from a PC-based platform to mobile may have been more challenging and less profitable. Chapter 7: Retrospective Musings, The Underdogs and the Missed Opportunities. In hindsight, tech giants like Samsung and HTC that dismissed Android Inc.'s potential may now look back with regret. Samsung, despite initially scoffing at Android's team, ended up adopting Android as its primary operating system. Today, Samsung stands as one of the most significant manufacturers of Android-based phones worldwide. Similarly, HTC, once reluctant to adopt an open-source approach, eventually embraced Android and saw a substantial positive impact on its fortunes. These instances highlight the importance of recognizing potential in its nascent stage, underscoring the risks of complacency and dismissive skepticism. Conclusion: Foresight, Strategy, and Disruption. The lessons from the Android saga. The narrative of Google's acquisition of Android provides invaluable insights into strategic foresight, the power of open-source platforms, and the value of recognizing and harnessing disruptive potential. Android has played a monumental role in shaping Google's revenue model, both directly and indirectly. It has generated billions of dollars through the Play Store and ad revenues and has facilitated Google's transition from a PC to a mobile-based platform. Furthermore, by fostering a large user base and a global developer community, Android has played a pivotal role in maintaining Google's position as the dominant force in the digital world. Beyond the revenue figures, Android's journey teaches us the importance of innovation and vision. It is a testament to the fact that a small team with big ideas can disrupt industries and redefine paradigms. It serves as a reminder of the potential pitfalls of complacency and the importance of staying open to new, transformative ideas. From an MBA perspective, the Google Android journey is a rich source of learning. It provides insights into strategic decision-making, competitive positioning, technological disruptions, and corporate foresight. It's a classic tale of an underdog becoming a powerhouse that changed the game forever. The story emphasizes the necessity of looking beyond the apparent, challenging the status quo, and always staying ready for the winds of change. Google's vision and ability to see beyond the skepticism of other tech giants set the stage for Android's meteoric rise. Android's vision of an open-source platform, dismissed by others, resonated with Google's ethos of creating an accessible digital world. This strategic alignment fueled Android's development and set it on the path to becoming the world's most widely used mobile operating system. The tech giants that overlooked the opportunity to partner with Android paid a steep price for their short-sightedness. The tale serves as a powerful reminder to businesses that it is not the size of the team but the magnitude of the vision and the execution that ultimately determines success. This acquisition also underscores the transformative potential of strategic foresight and risk-taking in corporate decision-making. From an initial investment of $50 million in 2005, Android has contributed billions to Google's revenue. But more importantly, it has been instrumental in Google's successful transition from the PC platform to mobile, a pivotal strategic shift that has solidified Google's position in the digital age. In the rapidly evolving landscape of the mobile industry, where technological obsolescence is the norm, Android's ability to not just survive but thrive and dominate is a testament to the power of open-source strategy. Android's open-source nature has allowed for continuous innovation and adaptation, key factors in its sustained success and dominance in the market. The story of Android is a testament to the power of a compelling vision, the audacity of hope, and the transformative potential of strategic acquisitions. The acquisition of Android by Google is more than just a chapter in the annals of corporate history. It is a story of vision, strategy, and transformation. A story that has not just reshaped the fortunes of a corporation but has transformed the landscape of the digital world. The tale of Android and Google is an inspiring saga filled with lessons for aspiring entrepreneurs, corporate strategists, and business students alike. It's a story that teaches us to dream big, think strategically, and embrace change. For in the words of Peter Drucker, the best way to predict the future is to create it. And that's precisely what Google and Android did. They envisioned a future, pursued it with unwavering determination, and in the process, changed the world. Top 10 references. 1. Lashinsky, A. 2013, How Google Bought Android, and Why It Was the Best Deal Ever. Fortune Magazine. 2. Isaacson, W. 2011, Steve Jobs, Simon & Schuster, provides insightful context on the mobile OS landscape at the time of Android's inception. 3. Vogelstein, F. 2013, Dogfight, How Apple and Google Went to War and Started a Revolution. Sarah Crichton Books. 4. Android Operating System, Google's Android OS, Early History and Creation, The Software Guild. 5. The Mobile Economy 2023 GSMA Intelligence. 6. IDC Worldwide Quarterly Mobile Phone Tracker, 2023 International Data Corporation, IDC. 7. London, I, 2021, App Stores saw record 218 billion downloads in 2021, consumer spend of $143 billion, TechCrunch. 8. Ad Revenue 2021, Google Advertising Revenue Worldwide from 2001 to 2021 Statista. 9. Lee, T.B., 2013, Here's Why Google and Twitter Employee Number 59 Doesn't Own a Cell Phone. The Washington Post. 10. Rao, L., 2010, Google's Rubin, We're in a Perfect Storm in the Mobile Industry, TechCrunch. Top 10 questions for further analysis. 1. What strategic factors made Android an attractive acquisition for Google back in 2005? 2. How did the open-source model contribute to Android's market dominance and Google's revenue growth? 3. Given the initial skepticism from giants like Samsung and HTC, what lessons can be learned about recognizing potential in early-stage innovations? 4. How did Android contribute to the shift in Google's focus from a PC-based platform to a mobile platform? 5. What risks did Google assume by betting on a relatively unknown entity like Android, and how did they mitigate these risks? 6. How has Google's monopoly in the mobile platform space impacted the competitive landscape of the digital advertising industry? 7. How has Android's universal presence influenced user interaction with Google's suite of apps and services, such as Search, Maps, YouTube, and Gmail? 8. How significant is the role of strategic foresight and risk-taking in successful corporate acquisitions, as exemplified by Google's purchase of Android? 9. What lessons can be gleaned from Google's nurturing and development of Android post-acquisition? 10. With Android now a key part of Google's revenue structure, what future strategies should Google adopt to maintain Android's market dominance and ensure sustained revenue growth? Top 10 potential MBA case study topics for global business leaders. 1. Apple's innovation strategy. Understand how Apple, under Steve Jobs, created a culture of innovation that led to groundbreaking products like the iPod, iPhone, and iPad. 2. Amazon's shift from retail to cloud. Analyze Amazon's transition from being an online retailer to a tech giant and the dominant player in the cloud services market with Amazon Web Services. 3. Netflix's transformation of the entertainment industry. Explore how Netflix disrupted traditional television and movie distribution models through its subscription-based streaming service. 4. Uber's impact on the taxi industry. Delve into the rise of Uber and how its innovative business model transformed the transportation industry. 5. Microsoft's shift to cloud and subscription models. Examine how Microsoft successfully pivoted from selling boxed software to offering cloud-based services and subscription models. 6. Tesla's disruption of the automotive industry. Analyze Tesla's impact on the automotive industry, focusing on its electric vehicles and self-driving technology. 7. Facebook's acquisition strategy. Understand Facebook's strategic acquisitions, like Instagram and WhatsApp, and their role in the company's growth and market dominance. 8. The rise and fall of Nokia. Investigate the reasons behind Nokia's decline in the mobile phone industry, once being the market leader to losing its dominance. 9. Alibaba's growth in the e-commerce market. Study how Alibaba grew to dominate the e-commerce market in China and its globalization strategies. 10. Spotify's business model and impact on the music industry. Examine how Spotify changed the way consumers access music and its effects on artists and the music industry at large. That concludes version 1.0, our teaser. We at Global Elites Network warmly invite you, if you found this intriguing and wish to explore the fully fleshed-out business case study, version 2.0. To join either our at Non.School channel at https://non.school or the at mba.casestudy at https://casestudy.mba. Here, you'll gain access to and the opportunity to digest the full version 2.0 case study in depth. Every day, Maverick releases several videos that house the detailed version 2.0 on both the at Non.School and at mba.casestudy channels. We'd love to hear your thoughts on any MBA case study video that grabs your attention. Don't forget, your insights could be invaluable to other members of our community, so don't shy away from sharing them in the comments.